I've been using this for the last 6 months here in the Orange workshop, and it really is my #1 piece of test equipment. Hi, I'm John, and today I'm going to give you a demonstration of the brand new valve tester from Orange. Okay, so the Orange valve tester comes in this lovely box. We're now going to unpack it. So it's designed and built in the UK. Here's the manual. Don't lose this, you're going to need this later on. So the valve tester itself. Power supply. Oh, and we have a lovely orange pencil here. I'll show you what this is for later. So what I really like about this product is its size. This small unit can fit in a gig bag, in a tech box. It can sit at home with your hi-fi amplifier. It really doesn't take up much room at all. It's great to have a piece of gear that tests all the valves I frequently see. Unlike traditional valve testers, which can be complicated and require a certain level of technical knowledge, the Orange valve tester is extremely simple to use, making it perfect for the home user of any valve hi-fi or guitar amplifier. Let me show you how easy it is to use. So first of all, plug the power cable in. Press the OK button and you'll see these lights start to flash. It's now ready for use. I've got an EL34 valve here. Just going to plug that in. Select EL34 from the menu using these left and right toggle switches. And hit OK. Simple as that. Now it's going to run a series of tests and it's going to score the valve. We'll get a good, a warn or a fail indicator, and then a test result number, which will either be the matching number for matching power valves, or if it fails, it'll be a test fault code, which we can refer to the manual. Tests typically take about 2 minutes for power valves. Okay, so this EL34 has tested good, and it's given a matching value of 7. So this will go good with other EL34s that score a 7 also. So I'm now going to test an EL84. For this one, there's a dedicated tube socket for that in the middle. Plug that in, turn it on, use the cursors to choose the EL84 from the menu, hit the OK button, and again, about a 2-minute test sequence. Okay, so this EL84 has tested warn and it's been given a matching value of 4. So the way the number sequence works with power valves, 1 to 15, 15 being a greater level of gain in operation from that valve. So we tend to see mid numbers most of the time. The very low numbers, 4 below, generally test as warn, and it's quite infrequent to see anything above a 12 or 13. Okay, so now we're going to test a preamp valve. Preamp valves all going to this side. This is a 12AX7, so I'm going to turn it on, choose 12AX7 from the menu, and hit OK. During the automated sequence, the valve tester meticulously examines the heater filament for any signs of total or partial short circuit, open circuit, and current abnormalities, ensuring they adhere to specified tolerance levels. It also checks the heater cathode insulation for potential leakage or short circuit. Moving on, the valve undergoes comprehensive testing across various parameters including amplification factor, voltage gain, power gain, emission, inter-electrode leakage and short circuit, potential flashover, gas ionization, control grid leakage, and thermal runaway. Additionally, the tester conducts mutual conductance tests and screen grid tests, as well as a dual examination for double triodes. All this accumulated data contributes to the generation of the final test result, ensuring the valve's functionality and reliability. So this preamp valve has failed its test and it's given us a fault code of 8. So refer to the manual, back page, fault log, number 8, thermal runaway during test. So that's the fault with this. One of the great things about the Mark II is the Microphony tester. I've got this 12AX7 here that I happen to know is noisy. I'm going to plug that into the preamp socket, turn it on, and choose the expansion LED, which is number 15. I'm going to press and hold the right cursor and wait for the orange warn light to come on. That now tells me that the valve is warming up, and when it turns green, it's ready to take a reading. Okay, so the green light's come on. Already it's showing LEDs to 4, 5 or 6. So this is acting like a microphone right now. Obviously, we don't want any kind of external noise being picked up by the valve and then reinserted into the signal path of your amplifier. This will sound like rumbling noises or high frequency ringing noises. If we take the pencil that I mentioned earlier and we tap the side of the valve gently, you can actually see the LEDs going up more. This is definitely a noisy valve. One of the best things about the new Mark II is the range of expansion modules for specialist valves. Expansion modules are available for the 300B, the EZ80, the EF86, the GZ34, the 6S-N7. So here we have an expansion module for the 300B, which is popular with hi-fi enthusiasts. Again, simply plug this in, take the valve, choose expansion, and hit OK. Okay, so this one has scored good and has actually got a 15, which is great. Very good valve. Okay, so the valve tester comes in this nice box. We're going to unwrap this now. That can go in the bloopers.